Good morning. We are live at Southern Detailers Conference Day 2. I'm Rod Pusey, and this is my partner.
Jody Cedric. We're super excited to be here. I mean, it has been an epic event.
Right.
And we are honored to have John David, the man next to Big D, who's been his right-hand man. He's on the other side. He's got Vicky that's helping him run things.
Yep.
And so we're like, we got to get John David on here. So,
Well, I appreciate it. We're having a really good time this year, right?
oh, gosh, it's
absolutely.
amazing.
This is the second one, but the biggest one. And I think the outpouring has been amazing. Nothing like this has ever happened in this area. The closest thing would have been MTE.
Yes.
So this is brand new to the area. So it's drawing in a brand new demographic, and this has just been amazing.
Oh, I mean, every single day. In fact, today I was just talking to one of the vendors that was here, and I didn't realize that you guys dedicated a day Sunday for people that only wanted to come in for one day. Because
Absolutely.
a lot of times you have to do the whole thing, but you're like, you accommodated for people's schedule to say, all right, we're going to have a day just for Sunday for you guys.
Absolutely. Like I said, we're reaching a new group of people here in Kentucky, and people do the work thing all week, and they're busy on Saturdays with families. But usually Sundays kind of open up for most people.
Yeah.
So that allows them a chance to come in, and this is like the home detailer or somebody who likes working on their own car, and this gives them a chance to come in and see some of these experts and learn from them, and maybe even light a little flame under them to do their own detail shop.
Yeah. And the thing, you mentioned Kentucky, that this is a very unique environment because we're not in Las Vegas. We're not in Orlando, Florida. I personally don't like going to those areas because there's too many things to draw them away outside.
Like
I get it.
Disneyland
It's
or-
nice. You go to the show one day and then you go to Disneyland the next. But here, I mean, there's some draws. They had the bar crawl, and this is a hopping town. I mean, if you've never been
it
to
is
Lexington,
a
this is my
hopping
very
town.
first opportunity to be in Lexington, Kentucky, and it is a party town. But at the same time, it is not so large that we didn't draw people to the show. The
Right.
show, people are waiting outside the door every day, and it's a beautiful community. I had no idea how
it's
beautiful
gorgeous.
Lexington, Kentucky was. So I'm impressed. I will be back, and I mean, obviously we're going to be back because we're going to be the diamond sponsor next year, along with 3 other people. But
Nice.
how are you guys seeing the turnout based on what your expectations were?
Well, again, doing this event this big for the first time, you have to really moderate your expectations. Did we expect the place to be absolutely packed out the door? No. Did we expect a good turnout, a good representation of the community around us? Absolutely. And I think we're going to get that. We are getting that.
We are
You already
getting
got
We
it.
are
You already
getting it,
got
yeah.
it. Last night the event was packed. I don't think you could
Oh,
fit another
I
person
mean,
in
you
that building.
doubled
so.
your expectations on the dinner.
On that night, yeah, that was
Yeah,
last
man.
night was simply amazing. I mean, like I said, our original was 318, and then
417
we went up
people.
to 417 in a matter of 12 hours or
Yeah,
something.
it was crazy.
Oh, it was
Insane.
ridiculous.
Insane.
It was amazing.
And I mean, I got to be honest with you. I did not know what to expect because of the COVID thing and people worrying about restrictions and flights. And then, when I got here and I came in the first 5 minutes and saw all the vendors and the amount of space and just the layout of it, and quite frankly, the personality of the people that are here to help us, from your team at Detail Lex all the way to the staff that is at the convention center.
Oh, yeah.
It has been some of the most openly generous people we've ever been around. I mean, as far as the shows goes, everything that we've wanted. If you're thinking about being a vendor, or you are a vendor, this is probably the nicest facility I've been in, where the people really wanted to help you out, and they're courteous and kind, and they're not dinging you for $80 every time you wanted to, do something. I mean, we were able to sponsor the internet and have it wide open, and nobody had to pay for it. And that's fantastic. I would do it again in a heartbeat because that's always people's concerns, and those concerns have all been met. Every single concern, expectation has been met by me as a vendor, and I know as some of the participants, that's some of the stuff we've heard as well. That guy's from Salt Lake City, Utah.
Yes,
I went to
he
training
is.
With him. So we got people from all the way to the other side of the country. I know Hiram Lopez, which is the outlier, but he drove I think it's 2,300 miles is his total round trip or something. He's from San Diego and drove. The Kimballs are from Seattle. That guy's from Salt Lake. We got 5 people here from Puerto Rico.
That's amazing. That's
So,
amazing.
so I have a question.
Shoot.
So one of
God,
the
he's
clear,
smiling.
Oh, yeah, here
well,
it comes.
one of the clear observations that I've seen watching you, Vicky, and the entire team. I mean, Detail X clearly has a family environment. They call you Papa, they call him Pops, they call her Mom. And so I want to know what it's like to really work with Big D every day.
Well, my therapist said there's only a few things I can say, but no, I tell you what, Big D and I have been best friends for 20 plus years. Um, uh, so we work real well together. We know each other. Do we sometimes have an occasional, what are you doing thing? Absolutely. This happens. This happens. But they know, I know his expectations. The team knows my expectations, which since I work for Big D are his expectations.
Right.
But we have a family environment. It's even with the management, it's not a them and us situation. We work together. We play together. We support each other when times get a little difficult in the personal lives. And we really do have a family. I mean, if one of the team is kind of hurting from whatever situation in their personal life, we care about that. And we
Yeah.
want to help with that.
Yeah.
Because if you take care of your team will take care of your customers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we just get along, which really helps also with the workload and the quality of the work we put out. The guys take ownership in what they're doing.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And, working with Daryl's, it's a thing. Yeah. So sometimes he'll drive up and he'll say, "Have you taken care of this?" And I'm like, you wanted me to do something?
So synonyms for a thing, adventure.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
Yeah, it's an adventure. And but I mean, the man, once he gets his mind set on something, he's going to do it. It's
Yeah.
going to
Yeah,
happen.
that-
And
I
as
think-
we can see here,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
exactly
think
what
that's probably the biggest thing is me working with Daryl over the last little over a year, planning for our small part in this, and being I literally being honored to be on the committee to help Daryl with this event. He is one passionate person about everything he does, about the people that you guys work with, about the staff, about the convention center. I mean, he's got a personal relationship with the staff members of the convention center.
Mhm.
And you just don't see that. He really takes people into his heart and his family.
absolutely.
And that's one of the things that really draws me towards Daryl is he's just genuine and it's just heartfelt. So, I personally think that this is the start of a very big thing. This is already a big thing. I don't know many people that could have come from their shop with 10 vendors
Yeah.
and turn around and pulled this off.
with 86.
Also with the COVID thing, you got over 86 people in here. The classrooms, just the execution of it is the best way to say it. The execution of the event. From the time we pulled up on the back lot, everybody was there. They greeted you. They knew who I was when I was walking up the ramp.
Mhm.
They know who you are walking in the door. It's been awesome. It's really been stellar. So
I like that. Yeah, and you mentioned family. Daryl takes his friendships to heart.
yes,
I
he
mean,
does.
once you become friends with Daryl, he considers you family.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does. He
No,
actually.
it's good.
It's interesting because somebody asked me yesterday how Daryl and I met and how we got to be. I said I'd never been to Kentucky, and we literally met at SEMA in 2019, and we just kind of hit it off and we hung out. There was one or two nights where we all went out, and Daryl and I just kind of hung out and talked and chatted, and it was like we were, like we'd known each other for 30 years
Right,
after 30 minutes. So he's a really open guy, and he's one of those people that you take care of him, he takes care of you, and if you need something, he's got it. He probably give you the shirt off his back. So
So looking ahead, I mean, we're already scheduled for next year, 2022, June, same weekend, right?
Yep,
Same
yep,
day,
same weekend.
Yeah.
So mark your calendars, plan on connecting, because I'm telling you, it is an amazing event. And Rod and I were actually talking about the one thing that is really unique about this event is a training center next to us.
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of events have educational series, and which is very, very important. But what's unique to you guys is you have these little rooms and they're very intimate settings where people can get their hands on tools. They can, get hands on software. They can really dig into, what they're, really analyzing for their business to make that decision if it's right for them.
Yeah, and that's, one of the critical points that Daryl wanted to really push for this particular event. I mean, what other event are you going to go to where you get to spend an hour with Mike Phillips and he's personally teaching you and letting you work on these stuff? I mean, this is...
And with only
it's
about
amazing.
6 or 8 other people. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
blew me
Absolutely.
away because, we're used to having classrooms with 40, 50 people and nobody makes any comments or said anything.
Yeah.
And, we got hands-on. We got where we can actually hand people our software. Mike Phillips can actually hand them a polisher.
Oh, absolutely,
And see
yeah.
them one-on-one. It's not like I've been at events with Mike Phillips and he's handed me a polisher before and it was standing in a line with 20 other people and you
Yeah.
put the polisher on and then you move on and somebody else does it. And it's not really hands-on. I mean, other companies have tried to do that. I know the Buff and Shine guys do that really well.
Yeah.
PNS Detailing Products has done that really well. And some of the other companies allow you to get in and actually touch their stuff. Flex, Rupes has always got an excellent booth. But this is an opportunity for you to get in and learn.
Oh, yeah.
Not just grab something and play with it and touch it and see where the on and off switch is, but actually get in and learn on an actual vehicle in an actual setting where there's good lighting, you have the right products, it's quiet, the training rooms there's not a rushed atmosphere. I know at some of the other shows we go to, there's a very rushed atmosphere. It's like, I gotta get out of this training, I gotta go to the next one. These are nice little pods and,
Right.
and it's very intimate. So it's been a very fabulous thing to do. So
Oh, yeah, Daryl really wanted to focus in on the personal aspect.
Yeah.
The classes are not big. We want the opportunity for people to actually learn and ask questions. And I think it's going really well.
Yeah, it's great.
it's going fabulous. I'm looking forward to the rest of the show today. We're going to be spending some time at your shop tomorrow, a different topic, but we're going to come in the morning, spend some time training some people, looking at get some questions and some things people want to change in our particular software so that we can, help enhance Detail Lex and just, keep going. But
So kudos to you. I mean,
I appreciate it. Thank you.
I think a lot of times, Big D is the face. I mean, we
He is.
recognize that, but you need to pull the team aside. John David, Vicky, and we got to give kudos to you. I mean, you guys have really been an integral part of making this event happen, and it is awesome.
I
It
appreciate
flat out
that.
is awesome.
Thank you.
And so
let's
before
make
you
it even
leave-
more awesome
Yes.
and let's give some stuff away. So
All
we
right.
have some great companies that are giving us items. Rupes has given us a bunch of these starter kits. This is the course kit. It comes with pads, some polish, compound,
Compound,
some
yep.
pads, microfibers. It actually has a pad cleaning brush in it. It's pretty awesome. We're gonna
That's
give
great.
that away. We got a bunch of them. If you hear your name called, you gotta come down and get it. We'll put your name on it and hold it for you. But I'm not shipping it, so you gotta be here.
Must be present to win.
Must be present. All right.
Joe. Looks like
I have no idea how to say that last
It looks like a
name.
Praseuth.
So Joe Pursuit. All right, we'll give
got
you
a
a
phone
shout.
number.
You
We'll give
need.
you
We
a
got a
phone
phone
number.
number.
Now, we're gonna put that one on the
Congratulations.
on
So,
the kit
yep.
over there.
All right.
We're also giving away one of these Next Diag paint thickness gauges.
Almost dropped it.
We're gonna pull that off too. Just grab one of those.
These are awesome. I've used these. These are very
Yeah.
good.
Zach
Eggmeyer.
Eggmeyer.
Yeah, Eggmeyer out of Illinois.
Are you Zach?
Yes, sir.
Are you kidding?
Wow.
Zach
Awesome.
just happens
He's
to be right
standing
We
here.
have the winner with us.
All right.
Paint thickness
That's
gauge.
great.
Nice.
Come on
Actually,
back.
come on in here. We
back.
actually got
So,
a winner that was standing here at the booth.
Yeah.
So you talk about in
Congrats,
person.
man.
That
That's
guy
awesome.
right there, Next Diag.
Yeah.
What a big shout out to you guys
Yeah,
for giving
thank
I
us
you,
said
guys.
must be present to win. He was
He
not
was
playing.
literally
He was
proud.
actually right
I was
by
standing
here.
right there.
He's like, come on,
There
come
you
on,
go.
let me
We
win,
got
let me
it.
win.
Nice.
I actually stood there like pretty much all day yesterday. I was like, come on, draw my name, draw my name. I'm the
There
only
you
orange
go.
card in there.
You know what? I think you are. I think there's only one other orange card in there. So
There you go. The
most
magic
of them are
number
green
is
and yellow
orange.
and pink.
Magic
So,
number
but
is orange.
anyway, well,
Thank
congratulations.
you. I'm gonna put it to good use.
Yeah, well,
Awesome.
thank you
So-
for attending the show. How's it been for you?
A lot of fun. I'm learning a lot. So I honestly don't know anything about detailing. I'm a general contractor. I just came down here with my buddy, and I've been walking around
So
learning
he's
a whole
learning,
bunch.
man.
Yeah,
He's like,
learning
all
a
right,
whole bunch.
That's what it's all
I
about.
got a new passion, new love, and
Yeah.
I got some new equipment to go learn even more. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
That's awesome. Well, congrats.
All right, thanks,
So-
guys. Have
Thank
fun.
you, buddy.
Yeah, well,
Some product to you.
Absolutely. We got
oh,
Ashley
sure.
West
Oh, look at
donating.
this. We got some
Donating.
solution
Tell us what you got.
finish.
Give
You
her
know
the
what?
mic and let her
Let's
tell-
give, let's give some away. Come on.
Yeah, Ashley,
So guys,
tell
this
us
is
what you're giving
Ashley
us away.
West.
Yeah, this is.
So
from
you have to
Solution
get,
Finish.
yes. So this is one of the leading ladies in the detailing industry. I mean, hands down to you and kudos. Her dad has created a phenomenal product, and
It's awesome.
I mean, absolutely, you got to have it. In fact, I was looking at my Z. I'm like, I need to get some solution finish because my handles are getting a little gray.
Yep.
So-
So I want
Alright.
to, right before you give those away, I want to tell a story about your dad once. So we were in Las Vegas once, and I had purchased a new Volkswagen, and the trim was horrendous. And we asked the people, literally, I said, unwrap it, put it to the side. I'm going to detail it. I don't want you touching it. And the trim was horrible, and they said, you're not going to get that trim to come back. And I said, oh, contraire. So they said, tell us what you use. And I was talking to Chris about it, and I said, yeah, I was telling him you use Solution Finish. And he literally got up and walked away from me, and I'm like, man, I must have pissed him off. He came back a couple minutes later, he had a bunch of bottles. He says, give this to the dealership and tell them this is where you get a hold of him. So he's phenomenal. Ashley's phenomenal, just super energetic,
Thanks, guys.
awesome. So what we're gonna do is you tell us what you're giving away, and then we got
All right,
a
I
bunch
got
of
some
names
swag
here.
bags for you guys with a 12-ounce bottle. One of our large decals, some wristbands, instruction cards.
You can't win.
Oh, wow.
Look at what pulled out of there. Ashley
Literally
West.
cool.
How ironic is
All right, Ashley West, you have won Solution Finish grab bag.
Wow, that is so funny.
Please come up and get your.
Oh, there you
All
go.
right,
Oscar.
Oscar Hernandez.
Oscar Hernandez.
Oscar
We have
Hernandez.
Solution
That's
Finish
awesome.
grab bag, Oscar Hernandez.
You know what? Let's do one more while you're
Yeah.
here because that was so much fun.
That was good.
Yeah. Grab
All
one.
right.
I got 7 for you guys.
Oh my
Awesome.
gosh,
So
thank
we're
you.
gonna give 7 of these bags away. So
Ron Durbin?
Ron
Durbin.
Durbin, different details.
That's super fun. So
That is really fun.
That's
Thank you,
good.
gentlemen.
That's
It's
crazy. We just pulled it. We were
Hey, thank you, Ashley.
and the guy was standing here when we pulled it as well. I mean, this is
Wow.
amazing. So
I mean, this must be kind of like a trend because
there's Oscar right there. Oscar.
Oscar.
Hernandez.
You
805
won.
detail.
Of course it would be solution.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Solution
awesome.
Finish. Ashley West.
so. Thank you so much, Ashley.
That's
man,
Swag
that's-
bag. Thanks,
Yeah,
guys.
Appreciate it.
thank you.
Appreciate it.
So,
Absolutely.
awesome. Well, you can see there's a lot of fun going on here. Thank you, Ashley and Chris West. I mean, you guys are amazing. John David, you guys are amazing.
Hey,
We
thank
want
you,
to
buddy.
give Rupes a thank you. We're going to be giving away a Rupes Nano at 12 o'clock today. So you're going to want to be here at 12 o'clock, Rupes Nano. Okay, and we have a couple more of the paint gauges to give away. So we
We
will
got a
catch
ton
you
of
guys
stuff.
in a little bit. And thank you guys
Thank
for
you very
Hey,
much.
we appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Yeah. All right, guys. We'll see you guys in a little bit. See ya.